Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer slammed talk of a slimmed-down GOP relief bill as inadequate, as party leaders remain at an impasse on a more comprehensive deal. The New York Democrat accused Senate Republicans of merely trying to check the box by passing a bill to pad their vulnerable members' records before the November election. He wrote in a Dear Colleague letter to Democrats, "House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and I have been attempting to negotiate with the White House on the next round of legislation to properly respond to the unprecedented health and economic crises caused by the pandemic. It has been arduous." He added, "Republicans are now moving even further in the wrong direction. In the upcoming session, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and the White House may cut their original, inadequate, $1 trillion skinny bill in half." Talk among Senate Republicans has been stirring this week about teeing up a more targeted corona relief bill for a vote next week. The GOP struggled to get all of their members to rally around their $1 trillion proposal in July, when several Republicans were wary of such a high price tag. Negotiations between Democratic leaders and White House negotiators fell apart in August, before President Trump signed several executive actions to extend enhanced unemployment benefits, pause evictions, institute a payroll tax break and defer student loans. Democrats blamed Republicans for not agreeing to a middle ground between their $3.5 trillion proposal and the GOP's $1 trillion offer. Meanwhile, Republicans said there haven't been any serious proposals for compromises on unemployment insurance or state and local government funding. The White House called on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Thursday to apologize to the public after she was caught without a mask on security video getting her hair done at a San Francisco salon despite corona restrictions. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, who played the security video on a loop during her press briefing, said, "Apparently, the rules do not apply to Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She wants small businesses to stay shut down but only reopen for her convenience. Do as I say, not as I do," says Nancy Pelosi. Mrs. Pelosi said she was set up by the salon owner and believed she was following the salon's rules. She demanded an apology from the establishment. Ms. McEnany noted that salon owner Erica Caius has received death threats over the incident. She also urged Mrs. Pelosi to return to Washington while relief negotiations with Republicans are deadlocked. Ms. McEnany said, "Nancy Pelosi, you ought to apologize to the American people or, better yet, come back to Washington and get to work for hardworking Americans like this salon owner that you maligned and demanded an apology from." Mrs. Pelosi's Deputy Chief of Staff, Drew Hamill, said on Twitter, "Does anyone want a President of the United States who is more focused on this nonsense rather than crushing the virus and saving American lives?"